You are the universe.
Hello and welcome to your pick a card reading today. You have 3 animal spirits to choose from. Pile number 1, you are the otter. Pile number 2, you are the stingray. And pile number 3, you are the wolf. You can take a moment and pause this video if that is something that you need a few moments to decide. And I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome, group number 1 with the otter. I'm going to do something a little bit different here today. I'm going to shuffle through. If the card doesn't come out right away, I will simply choose it. That way we're not spending a lot of time with shuffling. So you chose the otter. The otter is all about fun. They like to play. They're very mischievous, very childlike, wonder. They also like to be in groups. So this is someone that enjoys being around other people. Okay? And if you don't, it's time for you to get out and be around other people. I'm drawn to this kind of teal blue here and the yellow colors within here as well. Talking to me about the throat and the solar plexus. Courage comes to mind right away when I see that. But let's see what the oracle want to talk about today to you with this card. I have not been asking a very specific question. I simply am asking the oracle and the tarot for those that are coming into these messages that they receive the message that it is that they need to receive at that time. And sometimes I think it's just better if we just allow them to talk, and then they can guide someone there that really needs the answer to a question that perhaps we didn't know to ask. And it can become much more general so that we're able to receive. Oh, look at this. Sacred inner space. Sacral chakra. Tenderness, sensuality. Interesting, because I'm drawn to the throat and the solar plexus in this one. And then the sacral as well. Interesting. Launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. This reading feels a little bit disjointed. The energy feels disjointed to me. Interesting. Stand still. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Stand still and launching your journey. Someone here could be moving to another place, and they're kind of asked to put things on hold while they relocate. Is a message that I'm getting. It may not be for everyone. Dances on one foot, balancing act. And this is the moth energy, like moth to a flame. Interesting. This is, like I say, this energy is, it's like you're indecisive as to what to do. Like there's a couple of things going on. It's kind of like conflicting. It feels like conflicting energy when I tap into it. So you may be conflicted yourself. You may think you're too old to play. You don't want to really play and have a lot of fun, but you're being encouraged to do that. And interestingly enough, the sacral chakra is about that play, that creativity, that inner child, the relationship, with ourselves as well. And the number 9 I always see as being self-realization, moving into an aspect of the self after a journey. Okay? So that's kind of fascinating there. But, I mean, even the opposite here, like stand still and launching your journey. Like it feels like there's push me, pull me kind of energy. It's like you don't want to take a break. You're doing everything all at once. You're kind of afraid to take a break. You don't want to lose footing in some way. Spirit is saying that you need to take care of yourself, that you need to rest. Let's see what the tarot have to say here. I'm going to take one more. It feels like that one wants to come. The bottom of the deck. Oh my God, yes, the devil. Yeah. Yeah. This is about cycles, like, moving through cycles, continuously moving back into the same, like, one against, like it's conflict, one against the other, right? Too old to play, like this energy wants to unite and you don't want to let it, like stand still in movement, right? This feels very spiritual, and this feels very earth-like. Let's see what the tarot has to say here. Queen of Pentacles. Details, details, details. It's interesting how I felt like I was going to say that with the devil. Details, details, details. The Queen of Pentacles is about details as well. It feels like there's something coming here, some kind of a union, of a balance somehow, possibly for some of you with a partnership of somebody that you might find is very different from you, but that union of that partnership is what is going to help to balance you within, having more balance in your life. So for example, if you're very, very responsible, this person might be very childlike. They might be somebody that likes to play. If you're really serious, they might be somebody that, spur of the moment does things while you have to plan everything out. Okay, that kind of thing is what I'm feeling here. Kind of the coming together of two worlds almost. The uniting of two worlds in some way. Interesting. Five of Wands, yeah, that's conflict. Inner conflict, I always see this card as. Eight of Cups, yeah. This is moving away or moving towards something, moving towards the Nine of Cups. And this is, moving, sailing forth into the universe. Some of you could be moving it for sure. Five of Swords, you got the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. So the Five of Wands is inner turmoil. This I see as a lot of gossip or arguments or that kind of thing. And look at how this looks like the opposite here, almost like a reflection somehow. Upper and lower. Interesting. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the wounded healer, but I love this card because she has taken the wand and turned it into a flute. So she's turned these lessons into something productive. She has learned from it. She has learned to using what she has learned to create something better for herself. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is slow moving energy, taking care of details again. And what's this? The Chariot. Victory. Yeah. This really does feel like a balancing energy to me somehow, like whatever it is that you're going through, some kind of fight within the self, conflict or something like that, you're having a really difficult time in being able to allow yourself, to be everything and nothing comes to mind, which is what we are in the universe. We are everything and nothing all at once. And we are simply an illusion here that is in this physical form. But we are connected to everything. But without that connection to everything, we are nothing. We are completely separate. let us see what we have within our runes today. What does the runes want to bring us today? What is the message here? Fertility. Ingus. Resonates with the moon. Can represent a reveal of a new path. Yeah, that new journey there. It brings strength to achieve completion, resolution from which comes a new beginning. Yes, and it's like the blending of two worlds coming together, into something is what it feels like to me, that there is, how opposites attract, or you bringing together like aspects of yourself, that you have felt are undesirable, that you are learning, the lessons that you have learned in bringing that together. An awareness. And the Chariot as well talks about, the light and the dark as well, the balance of things. But victory, movement. The Queen is very comfortable with herself. But I mean, the devil is old habits that come back, to haunt us. They're repeating patterns, things that aren't healthy for us. And I feel like they really want you to take some time here. Like it feels like you're going to be making a move or changing something into something new, whether it be connection with, yourself. Okay. Sensuality. Connecting in with your own sacredness, your own self of who you are. Being able to find that and be comfortable with that. Okay, that makes sense. The Otter is playful, creative, all those things. Connecting back in with your divine feminine aspect, perhaps, with the masculine, bringing them together with the Queen of Pentacles being here as the first card. There's definitely changes for you guys that are coming. So you're really being asked to take some time to be able to integrate all of these things that are coming into you. Just relax, go out and play, have some fun, enjoy family if that's something that that you are able to do. They are encouraging you to do that, to balance your life a lot more. Okay? So beautiful souls, this is your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I encourage you to click the subscribe button, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye for now. Hello everyone, and welcome to your reading. You chose group 2, which is the Stingray. I'm going to do things a little differently today. I'm going to shuffle on camera, but I'm not going to take a lot of time. I'm going to shuffle through the cards once, and if it doesn't come through, then I'm going to pull the card so we don't have a lot of time. So the Stingray is, as you notice, you can actually see the spine going up in here. And this is about being able to stand up for yourself. The Stingray is very gentle unless it feels like it's being attacked. And then its sting is like, woohoo, look out. Because it's not a good thing at all when that happens. So, This is talking about, really standing up for yourself and finding a new path, new growth in some way. Changing your old habits. It almost feels like, it's almost time to use your stinger or something like that. We get Stingray out here, or manta ray out in the water out here. They're just really beautiful to watch. But they can definitely be very, very painful if you happen to get in their way and they feel like they are threatened in any way. It is not a good thing. So I'm really feeling like even those that are within this group, you feel very almost threatened, so that you've almost got, you know, your stinger up there ready to attack. Interesting. There's something that you're feeling uncomfortable about. Let's see. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Wow. 6 is the number of balance. Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. Wow. Letting something go here. Letting something go. Yeah, going forward. Looking deeper. Deep within me is a majestic radiance. Yes, you're afraid to let go of something. There's some kind of energies that you're holding on to, and it feels defensive to me when I look at this. It's about something about expressing yourself. How it is that you're expressing yourself is coming across as being really defensive. You're finding it difficult to be able to let go of something, and it's some kind of a behavior that you have had to protect yourself, and you have felt like you've had to protect yourself for a long time. And this is sitting within the healing of the divine feminine here, that nurturing, that loving energy. It's like you didn't have any guidance whatsoever when it came to a feminine, nurturing, loving energy. And I'm going to tell you, I think the Divine Mother is stepping forward here with this right now. This is unusual. I don't usually have this happen within a reading. But the Divine Mother is stepping forward right now, and she wants to assure you how much you are loved and that she is around you. And if you feel like you didn't have that nurturing, you know, within your own relationship with your mother, or you don't have it with your children, that she is surrounding you, and she wants to show you what love really feels like. And they're bringing me to talk about when I had a hug from an angel. I called her an angel. I didn't see wings on her, but it was euphoric, ecstatic, orgasmic, all of those things. It was incredibly beautiful. It was the most love I have ever felt in my life. And this is the love that she is bringing through with the divine feminine. And I mean, she is the cosmic womb. She is the mother. And this is a mother line that goes way back. They're wanting to talk about, you know, and it's funny because Lemuria is here too, going way back into, you know, Anna, Sophia, Isis, all of the great feminines, you know, that have had to stand up for themselves, you know, to be able to allow themselves to be expressed in a way and understood in a way that they needed to be. But right now, the struggle that I'm feeling with you is that nurturing, that love of the divine feminine that is missing from you. So let's see what it is that I feel like I want to use these harmony cards. I haven't used them, but this is the Harmonious Tarot. Did not have these ready, so I'll take a couple minutes just to shuffle them through to make sure that they are all mixed up and cleared, so that you guys receive the energy that needs to be received today. As I looked at the timer, I saw 5:55. You might be seeing a lot of repeating numbers. You know, you've been through a lot of challenges in your life, and the time has come to overcome it. Like 5:55, and you add them up, is 15, which is a 6, which is all about balancing. You know, they're wanting you to move into a state of balance. You know, the things that we learn here, oh, yes, I'm supposed to turn that over, interesting. The 8 of Cups. This talks about, you know, the 8 of Cups is the card of toil, but the 8 of Cups also talks about self-mastery. Like, you can see that she's, you know, calm. Looks like rosemary that she's got. So that might mean something too. someone. And that looks to come. And it looks like these want to come. All right, so we have on the bottom, we have Ace of Wands, inspiration. Yeah. Yeah, they're really wanting you to be inspired, you know, to be inspired to be that divine feminine, you know, to create within that cosmic womb. That's where creation begins, is within the divine feminine. So the Knight of Wands, inspiration, Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, strength, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands. You guys, there is not a bad card here. This is so supportive, this energy. You know, inspired, right? You're moving towards mastery. And what they're saying is the mastery is, of course, self-mastery is why we're all here, is to master the self. You know, it's taken a lot of strength to get to where you are, and you've had to protect yourself. And that's what this Stingray is talking about, is being able to protect yourself. But they're telling you to put your defenses down now, and to look at it in a different way, to be able to build yourself more out of the softness, the love, the nurturing energy, which is as well the Miria, you know, that soft and gentle energy, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. So interesting how that is, you know, how that is coming in, going forward in grace, you know, that the majestic radiance that you hold within yourself. I just saw these as hands just for a moment here. Interesting. And the Four of Wands is 1111 manifestation, but it also speaks about, you know, the home, right? Stability with the Four of Wands. The Six of Swords is about moving into calmer waters, right? Moving out of turmoil and into calmer waters. Emotionally, the Eight of Wands is fast moving. It can be messages. It can be, you know, anything like that comes in. King of Cups is a loving energy, somebody who's balanced. You know, and then you've got the Knight of Wands with inspiration. Like, this is beautiful. The Ace of Wands is a new idea, inspired. This is an absolutely beautiful reading. The only thing that they brought was this defensive, like moving into the cosmic womb here, letting go of feeling like you have to defend yourself. You don't have to defend yourself to anyone. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You just are. You just are. Okay? It's that simple. You just are. There's no reason to be defensive in any way. Okay? You don't have to be what anybody else wants. Just be you. Flow, Laguz. Immerse yourself in the experience of living without having to evaluate or understand. Oh my God. Just got done saying you don't have to defend yourself or explain yourself. The awakening of the lunar or intuitive side of your nature. It signals a time for cleansing, for revaluing, realigning, preparing for transformation of self. Wow. You guys, Spirit is so on point lately. It's just incredible. The ratings are getting a little faster, which is probably making it easier for a lot of people to be able to view the channel. As much as I like to be really, really detailed, these pick a card readings need to be a little bit shorter, it seems, and to the point. So basically, Spirit is really asking you to embrace that divine feminine, you know, living with grace, embrace sensitivity. That's what you're being asked to do in order to create. Stand strong, but not defensive. Okay? Have boundaries in place, but, you know, don't stand there with a gun, right? Okay? Is what they're saying. Okay? So, beautiful souls, this is your reading today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment. I read them all. And I will see you next time. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to your pile, group number 3 that chose this wolf. So I'm going to shuffle the cards on camera today, but I'm going to do it quite quickly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. If they don't give me the card right away, I will just choose it from the deck myself. Okay, so your card that you picked for your significator is the Wolf card. The Wolf is a healer. This is a card of deep healing. When I see the Wolf, is actually one of the spirit totems of both my husband and I. But my husband has the white wolf within his totem as well. So the white wolf to me is really talking about a spiritual journey, how sometimes we need to spend time alone and sometimes we need to spend time within the group. And so this has been really a back and forth energy of moving back and forth between groups and self. And the wolf is able to thrive in both. They can manage by themselves, and they can also thrive within a group, okay? But it's not required for them. So you have had times of both, okay? And you're very comfortable in both. You enjoy both, okay? There are certain times where you enjoy one more than the other, and that's just the way life goes, okay? Now, you are the only group that received 2 cards. You also received the Phoenix here, okay? Moving, rebirth up, from the ashes, rising again from the ashes, moving into something. This is even talking to me as I look at this. It's like a shape shift. It looks like a shape shift. Ooh, kind of weird on my eyes actually. But that's what it feels like to me, is shape-shifting energy. And as well, when I first began my journey, my spiritual journey, well, my reawakening, I guess you could say, because I've had gifts since I was a child. But when I first came back onto the path, I had a dream of shape-shifting, and it was a wolf, and it was actually Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael that had shape-shifted from the wolf into the angels. And it was quite surreal when I had that dream. And just recently here, I want to say a couple weeks ago, I had another dream of shape-shifting as well into different, and it shape-shifted several times. So this is really talking to me about how you have changed within your journey, how you have shifted into something completely unexpected for you, like all the troubles and everything that you have went through. You are learning how to rise above everything and to fly. What a beautiful, beautiful energy this is, you guys. I feel really emotional as I'm tapped into this energy. I know that it's been, a difficult journey for you at times. It's been really hard for you to stay on that beaten path, for you to times when you were alone, when you stood alone and you feel like, you had to stand up for yourself, when you weren't always accepted within a group, okay? And then there were times when you found a group that you felt accepted, and then you moved beyond that again as the Phoenix, continuously changing and rising and moving above. So you have had a lot of shifts within your life. I feel this is really powerful energy here of how you have shifted and continue to move even though there have been times when you have felt like giving up. You have continued to move and continue to rise. And this is all about as well, the Phoenix as well is about the root chakra, feeling comfortable and secure and safe. So shifting into that, being safe and secure within the self, within your truth of yourself, your authenticity of who you are, I feel like you have made many shifts and moved through many different groups, so to speak, of, we'll say, friends that were alongside of you for a while and then just kind of moved away because you moved beyond them. Like your understanding moved beyond them. You have had a really powerful journey within this lifetime, I feel. A very, very powerful journey. Wow. Let's see what else we have here. I'm even dry talking about this. Look at this. Palladian activation. Coming together. Harmony in the heavens and resolution. All 3 of these piles today have been, really spiritual as well, and have really been talking. And lately I've had that within my readings, a lot of spiritual awakenings, a lot of enlightenment, a lot of people really coming into the understanding their own authenticity and truth of who they are. This is really beautiful. Coming together, harmony in the heavens. I love it. Resolution. Being resolved to accept yourself for the truth of who you are. Rising above and being able to see, a lot more of the dominoes that are falling and where they're falling and where people are and why they fall in a certain way because of things that are around them. Having more of an understanding that each person is on a path, for themselves, for their own learning, and it may not be the same path as you. For a time you may walk in the same direction and then you might split off because you have a different purpose. And that's what this is talking about to me. Oh, look at this, sacred contract. Sacred contract, yes. I mean, this is really obvious with what I'm seeing here with the wolf and the phoenix here, rising above something and rising to the occasion and, really finding your truth and authenticity. And it's because you do have a sacred contract. You made this contract to do this within this lifetime. This is powerful energy. Communicating freely. I communicate from the depths of my being. Yes. And again, you guys, this is about your authenticity, the truth of yourself, about who you are. Talking about your journey, and you have moved through different levels of the journey, and I say levels only because that's what people can understand. But different levels of the journey, different frequencies and different vibrations that you have helped other people to attain as well as you have walked through that. Forgiveness, yeah. Like I said, there were times when, you were within different groups and you felt really unaccepted, after a time or really judged, that kind of thing. And that's what this is about. This is about the learning that forgiveness is the most powerful thing that we can give ourselves. We give this to ourselves. There's something in this forgive. I'm not sure what it is yet, but there's something in there that wants to be pulled out. I mean, look at how they are reaching towards the heaven, towards the moon there. And this talks about harmony in the heavens and resolution. The phoenix is rising above. This is really beautiful, you guys. I don't know if I want to pull any tarot cards. No, I'm kidding. Of course I'll pull you some. Of course I'll pull you some tarot cards. What deck are we going to use for this, Spirit? What do we want to use for this? I think we're going to use... No, we're not, they're saying. No. Okay, Spirit. Where is it? Where's that deck? I can't see it. I can't use it if I can't see it. Oh, that was the one. I thought it was the other one, but it's the one they wanted me to use. No wonder I reached for it. Okay, there we go. The Celtic deck is the one they want to use. All right. Ooh. That was extremely fast. Oh, look at that. They wanted to show you the Ten of Cups. Wow, those were really quick incoming. And strength is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You've definitely been on a journey, up and down, up and down, up and down. Rising over and over again from the ashes. And that's what the phoenix is, rising over and over. Oh, look at this. The Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Let me reveal the rest of the cards. It's interesting how they wanted you to see this Ten of Cups before I revealed this. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I'm going to have to think through this just a little bit here. the Four of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, you have definitely been, through the ringer. This is about not believing in yourself. Even though you have forged forward constantly. You have continued on your journey because you just know that there's something there. You know there's something there. There's something better that's coming in some way. But you really doubt yourself in a lot of ways. Even though you've been through this over and over and over again, this rising of the Phoenix here, you continue to doubt your journey. And that's what's holding you back. Because the Ten of Cups is, look at Ten of Cups under the Phoenix here. What is holding you back is your doubt. You are the obstacle in your path. Nobody else is. You are the obstacle in your path. You have to trust in the contract that you have with the divine. Let go of all of this humanness, this illusion that we're in here, and forgive it all. You know, looking back at regret, different things, you know. The Four of Swords is a card of healing. But we've got the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords. You know, so many cards in reverse here. Even the Ace of Swords is in reverse. Yeah, you're holding on to something, and I feel like it's a lot of doubt and blame, like almost like a blame or a guilt. And that's what needs to be forgiven here for you, to be able to let go of that, to receive your Ten of Cups, because you are the Phoenix. You are the Phoenix. You are the lone wolf. You can travel alone or within a pack. You are sacred. And this is about coming together, harmony in the heavens, communicating freely, speaking honestly about who you are rather than hiding it. The Strength card is about taming the ego, right? Our humanness, and allowing our spirit to shine through. And that's what this is talking about. Let's see what they have here for the runes, what they want to talk about with the runes. You guys have a really beautiful, really beautiful opportunity here to move forward. You've got the Ten of Cups here with the Phoenix. Out of the ashes, Signals. Answers. Knowing how and when you are receiving messages. Connection with the divine is at hand. Remember to nourish yourself before others. I feel like another rune wants to come out here, so I'm going to take one out here. This one. Defense. If there's a block in your path, consider a delay may prove to be beneficial. Don't force forward. It is not the time. You are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted. And I said, like, it felt like defense, or something that is around it, guilt or something like that, and forgiveness. So you're not going to be able to move forward on this until this forgiveness comes through with this, and understanding and acceptance. And that's all forgiveness is accepting it. Accepting it, that you can't change it, right? It happened. It doesn't define you. Okay? It may have helped to mold you, but it does not define you, whatever it is. Okay? All right, beautiful souls, this is your reading for today. If you resonate with me, click that subscribe button, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye for now.